Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're here to discuss John Pucci's IEP. Today we have Miss Angela Pucci, John Pucci's mother. We have Tom Johnson, the general education teacher. We have Carrie Smith, the special education teacher. Mr. Luke Pearson, the administrator. And then myself, Victoria Pearson, the school counselor. So first, Miss Angela, I just wanted to give you our safeguards pamphlet. It just gives you the rights as a special education for the parents. All right. So here I have some folders for you guys, and this has a copy of John's previous IEP, all of his test scores, and here is our sign-in sheet. This is not agreeing, saying that you guys are agreeing to anything. This is just saying that you guys are here in attendance. So if you can just sign and pass it, starting over here. Your name is on the left and you just sign right next to it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the IEP on this whiteboard so you guys can follow along with me, and we can make changes as we go through if there's anything that you guys want to change. All right, so John has made tremendous growth this year academically. He has mastered all his previous IEP goals, and he's now working on grade level material in math and reading. He has grown in fluency. He started the year being able to read 29 words per minute correctly, and now he's reading on a second grade level and is able to read 49 words correctly a minute. Mom, do you have any concerns, any new concerns or anything for John's education or the services that we're providing? No. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna move on. So I wanted to bring up the marking period grades that we have for reading and math. For reading, marking period 1, he scored 98. Marking period 2, he scored 81, and his current average is 92. In math, in marking period 1, he scored 92. In marking period 2, he scored at 84. He's currently at a 91. In his STAR reading at the beginning of the year, he was a 1.1, and his most recent is a 1.9. In math, at the beginning of the year, he's a 1.0, and now he's a 2.4. His reading fluency, again, like I said, was at 49 words per minute on an average of all attempts. And his sight words, he's reading about 39 out of 42 of the words. For math computation, with and without regrouping, addition, he's at 100% accuracy, and for subtraction, he's at 80%. For reading comprehension, John is at a 65% average of all attempts. So John is struggling with his with reading fluently and being able to comprehend what he's reading. So that's where we want to really kind of work on as a goal for him. Everett also shows little interest in socializing with friends and often plays by himself. All right, so some of the needs that we as a team kind of discussed last time, and I think we should continue keeping them in place, are the need for assistive technology devices. So when he's in the computer and in the classroom, he's going to have someone to be able to assist him and read out loud any questions for test. We also have intervention supports and strategies for students who have difficulty assessing using grade level textbooks and core materials in standard prints formats. We also use evidence-based reading interventions, supports, and strategies for students' reading proficiency. All right, so our proposed services. We want him to be in small groups for reading fluency. We want him to have 3 sessions per week, about 15 minutes per session, in an inclusion education classroom. He's currently being serviced in an inclusion classroom, and he's in there for greater than or equal to 40% of the day and not to exceed 79% of the day. So our annual goal for John is at the end of the year when we'll give him a 3rd grade reading level fluency passage, and we want him to read 60 words per minute. And like I said, right now he's at 49. So I think it is an achievable goal for him. I have benchmarks in there. For marking period 1, we want him to be reading at 50 words. Marking period 2, 55, and then by 3, we want him to be at 60 words per minute. For the counseling aspect, we also wanted to incorporate some group and individual counseling with him, just to provide some services to help with making friends and being able to socialize a little bit more. I was talking to the teacher the other day, and he said that he also lacks some confidence when reading out loud. So I think maybe if we work together, we're able to provide services, build confidence, and he can be able to read and be a confident reader. Is there any questions so far from the team or from the mom that you would like to add at this time?
I'd like to ask a question. So
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Pearson, for putting this together. I did notice that his math star score is at a 2.4, as you said, which is like the 4th month of 2nd grade. So he's pretty close to on grade level. Do you think he still needs to continue special education services in math?
I think that we should continue it for math, and then when we meet again for our annual review, we can, if he's still maintaining that average, we can kind of discuss maybe transitioning that out at that time.
Okay.
Is there any other questions? Okay, so I am going to just add that last part about doing those group sessions, if we're all in agreement of doing that.
And that was the small group sessions.
Yes, with me. We'll do the group and individual counseling to provide services to improve confidence and social skills. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that from the printer, and if we can just sign that before you guys leave. Here you go. If you could sign your spot and then pass it around the room. And again, if you guys have any questions moving forward, you guys can contact me anytime. Feel free. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.